All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me, MG Sports TV, and we are here live. No, let me declare this from early. This won't be a long game, people. Let me declare from early. Facebook's island, early morning. Portmore hot, people. Portmore, extremely hot. Over here to the sunset. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever time you are watching this video. It is match day. It is match day, folks, and we are looking to have a short but nice spicy stream and also a good game later on. We're looking to see the team put in a good performance later on. And what do we base that off? I don't know. What do you base a good performance off? A variety of things, right? A variety of things. So, first of all, let's think about what does the coach want? What do we expect from this team? What are the expectations from the coach, from the players, individual players, and what is the main objective of this competition? We'll be discussing some of these things, but the most important thing that I want to discuss is, what do we expect from this team? How will this team deploy? How will this team deploy? I am going to go into some of the tactical aspect of how the coach deploys his team. Now, many of you don't know about Fuzzy, our whole Fuzzy coach's team. People can say that this is what Fuzzy does. No, people don't really know. No, people don't really know how Fuzzy coach. So I'm going to show no Fuzzy coach. I have watched significant amount of Waterhouse game this season for me to have an insight on how Fuzzy coach. Also, I have seen the Reggae Boyz U20 team played lots of practice games. So I can give you guys some insights. On how the team will deploy. So let's get straight into it. So let me get in the comments some shout outs to some people who's here early. Donovan Peart, big up Realist Youth, Jordan Williams, Arnold, big up Arnold, Lee Young, huge thank you guys for coming in. Teddy Lee, big up Benjamin, ESPN FC. So the game will be on ESPN FC. Big up Benjamin. All right, so as I said, people, we want to get into the discussion and the aspect of what to expect from the team. I am going to bring up the tactical board a little bit soon from now. I'm going to bring up tactical board. I'm trying to get it right. Tactical board. Now let me clear this. So I'm going to show you guys the tactical board, people, because I want you guys to see what I'm talking about. The insight in regards to what how window catcher. I'm just setting up the tactical board so you guys can see it. So guys, as you come in, I would really appreciate it if you guys just hit that like button and show the channel some love. Show the channel some love, people, by hitting the like button. Come on, guys. I know say quite a few guys don't even like or even remember to do it, but I would really appreciate it if you guys do so by hitting the like button. Show the channel some love just by hitting the like button. As you know, it really, really helps the channel, people. It really helps the channel. So let's get back. All right. Going back to studio mode. Anyways, so Fuzzy is a coach that my coach Waterhouse for a long while now. But how Waterhouse play, I do believe that would be an example of how the under-20 team will play. If you should ask any one of the Premier League players in the JPL, they would give an example, a in-depth analysis of how they don't like playing against Waterhouse. Why is that so? Two teams that play pressing football in the Premier League. Waterhouse and Arnett. These are the two pressing teams. A little bit from Tivoli, but high pressing. Waterhouse and Arnett. They stifle you in the defensive third. They overload in the central areas. They always have one man who is the floater. Who is the floater? What do I mean by the floater? It does not. Fuzzy don't normally select the floaters. This is how I view it. First, the normal set the floaters. The floaters are selected by the position and the formation that the team plays. The floater normally would be Denardo Thomas, and he's the one who normally contributes quite a lot. The floater will be on the right, and the left person, the left striker, would go forward, would press forward. Yes, people are gonna say, why me I talk about team tactics like that? Any scout and any coach know anything about any other team, they would have done their research. So anything that I'm saying right now is not new to any one of the teams that we will be playing against. It's not new. Let me tell you, it's not new. Achille said, where can I watch the match? ESPN. Big up Alec. So Sika family said, blessed love MG. Big up my brother. Richard Stewart said, Costa Rican scout in the house. That's good. Craig H. said, Daga sweat. Yeah, man, Portmore, man. Setting my expectations low, under 20 has not played any team of note. So why would you set your expectations low then? Why would you set your expectations low? Well, that's on you, Sel. Brownman Security, big up. Bless up yourself, military guna. Alright, so let me get into the tactical aspect of the game now. Let me bring across the tactics board, people. Window catcher. Let me bring across the tactics board. Let me bring up the tactics board so you guys can see what I'm saying. So this here is the tactics board, people. I'm just gonna show you guys how you would expect. I'm just gonna show you guys how you'd expect the squad to deploy. I don't know why this is not coming in front of the banner. All right, so you can look in the top right corner and you'll see me. Is it top right? Is that top right? If you look in the top right corner, you see me, people. All right, so Giovanni said, watch out for Tyler Roberts today. He'll be having a big impact. Jeremy Miller said, big up military. Crazy Art to the top left. Youngs, what time is the game? It is 5 p.m. So this is not StreamYard, you know, unseen. This is not StreamYard. It's not StreamYard at all. If it was, it would be quite easier. It would be significantly easier to do so. Alright, so I'm just setting up. Alright, so as you can see, I'm the top left. Look, hello, I'm here. I'm here with my coffee. We're going to get into the tactics, people. We're going to get into the tactics. Alright, so for those who don't know about the coach that is coaching the under 20 team, we are going to now divulge into the tactics of his game. So Fuzzy plays with a 4-4-2-4-2-3-1. That's how he plays. 4-4-2-4-2-3-1. No, I don't like the 4-4-2 idea, but it is a part of football. It is most definitely a part of football. Alright, so the Reggae Boyz is in the yellow. Look carefully. The Reggae Boyz is in the yellow, people. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this in the perspective of the Waterhouse team. The reason why, as I said, is that is where you can get a better understanding of who or how Fuzzy coaches. You don't normally see a coach just change, all of a sudden just change his tactics overnight, just like that. So let's put the ball here. So in the Waterhouse team, up front, this would be Javon James and I think it would be Javon James and Shaquille Bradford. Over the left hand side, for left hand side, you'd have Benbow. Over the right hand side, you'd have Denardo Thomas. In the central, you have central Owell and Keith Simpson. Left back, Kimani Campbell. Right back, Ricardo Thomas. Elvis Wilson and Malik Hawkins as the defender. Kemar Foster. That is how the Waterhouse team sets up. Sometimes you have Devroy Gray leading line as well. So fine. So that's how it sets. That's how the Waterhouse team sets up. Let me go in the comment section. Who say me have 2 number 1? Hey, people don't watch the numbers. Alright, let me take this off. Put our number 11. Since now people are talking about 2 number 1. Hey, you can nitpick for some things, you know, man. Hey, you can nitpick for some things. Jeremy Miller said, can citizens sue the JFF? I don't think so, you know. Crazy team said, Roberts are going to start off great. Then opponents are going to focus upon him. Then you'll see Zimenez come into play. Zimenez will have a lot of time and space. Not bad. Shaquille Smith said, will the game be on Concacaf YouTube channel? I'm not sure now, but Benjamin said it will be on ESPN. Benjamin did say it's on ESPN. Honor said, I believe this under-20 team is one for the future. I like how they play. Demar said, where can I watch? ESPN. Giovanni, Tony Few said, big up. MG, big up. Oh, Governor. Big up, bro. Giovanni said, 4-4-2, I agree with for once. In this case, Zion plus Clark, aerial threat. That's true. Would be the backup though. Shaquille Smith said, I don't mind the 4-4-2 as long as one of the strikers is able to drop deep, a little deeper, and link up with the midfield. That would more likely be Zion Scarlett. He's that type of player who would drop deep centrally and link up with the central midfielders. You won't really get much of that from Jamari. So let me run through some more of the comments in the meantime, then I'm gonna go. Tati FF said, what time game? 5 p.m. this evening. Kevin Reed said, which channel would the match be broadcasting at? I'm not sure. Big up Kevin Reed. Lee Young said, I thought Paul Hall wanted every team to play the same system/formation. And Lee Young said, the fuzzy I do. Lee Young, I haven't got into the tactical aspect as yet, so how you start with the battering already. Alright, let's get into the tactics. So according to our Waterhouse play, our fuzzy play, now we have seen the team played over the last sense. Let's use this in example. Let's say we have 2 attackers. Normally, both attackers are not purebred strikers. One of them would actually be a player who you would say is a one to drop in the central zone to support. So you'd also have one player who's always in and around the 18-yard box. But definitely, the man, as I mentioned earlier, who is the floater, would be the player on the right wing. That would be Denardo Thomas. He's the one who is a creative element in the team. He gets the opportunity or the freedom to go any and everywhere on the pitch. Any and everywhere on the pitch. This guy, so this would normally be the fittest person out of the lot. He gets the opportunity to go any and everywhere on the pitch. He can do the defensive work. He's always in the attack. So this person would normally be the fittest person. That's the person on the right-hand side of the pitch. Now, it boils down to ability as well. So, in the event he's playing a 4-4-2, this person would most definitely be Kobe Thomas. Kobe Thomas would be given and would be granted the opportunity to go any and everywhere on the pitch. He's very fit, very agile, very smart, very technical, very much a creative player as well. So I believe that he would be the one to get that privilege to do and go any and everywhere. We have seen it in the game against it was Haberview, was the last practice game. He was the one who was granted that title. Now, in that game, I can't remember who was in the defense. Oh, how did they structure? It would be Pearson. Blake would be in the defense. Um, Clark was leading the line actually. I think it was Clark and I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Why can't I remember? Craig H said the formation is 4-2-3 and attack with that defend with 4-4-2. Yeah, but I'm telling you that Fuzzy used two different formations, Craig. German people who don't know coach, who don't know the coach, have questions about him. But local people are saying good things about him. Yes, Jeremy Miller is actually a very good youth coach. It's quite good. He has worked with this guy, man, that was at George's, man. Neverbell. For many years he worked with Neverbell. Shaquille Smith said Omar Hutchinson will be missed though. Shane Blake said up G, bless up. Big up. Colin Quest said the coach and Hall need to go. A good coach pick no good players and win. What? However, if you have good players and don't pick them and lose, you are an idiot. What are you talking about? Blake a 6, bro, DM. Unseen. Funny enough, you know. I think from me I watch all our preseason practice games them and the training session. I must about that. Practice games, I must about 3 times me ever see Blake play at CDM. About 3 times. About 3 times. I'm being honest. About 3 times I've seen Blake play at CDM. I've seen Blake play at right back. If you think I'm joking, check out the game against Dunby Holding. Check out the game against Harbourview. Right back. Then he would sit and right back, centre back, and then into the CDM position, in which I believe is actually the best CDM we have. I believe it's the best CDM we have. All right, so now this is how the 4-4-2 system would look like. In regards to player selection, let me say Bradley Morgan and who did I put in the defense again? Is it Badley and Morgan? Badley Morgan. Right back is Zimenez. Right wing, Tyler Roberts. Left back, I had Rochester. Left wing, I have Devontae. Central, it would be Blake and Central will be Blake and let me see. Possibly Blake and Pearson Central. Kobe Thomas as a false 9, so basically it's a 4-1-1-2 and Jamar Clark leading the line. I think it's something like that. Oh, Badley Morgan and Anderson. Just remember. Badley Morgan and Anderson. Unseen said Blake plays 6. Pearson. Okay, Blake and Pearson. And Anderson. Okay, good. Yeah. So make it get it clear. So let me run through the players again. So we have, I think it would be in the goal, but now Conway Boys Clark, right back Zimenez, centre back pairing of Anderson and Morgan, Badley Morgan, left back Rochester. Right wing we have Speedy Gonzalez, Tyler Roberts, lightning quick. Left side we have Devontae Campbell. In the central zone we have Pearson and Blake. Up front we have Kobe right behind the striker, just in front of Blake and Pearson. And leading line we have Jamari Clark. Now in the event, all right. So what I can also do now, I can also show you guys how the team play or the team would attack in this aspect. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is how Fuzzy's team attack. The number 7, the attacking striker. Someone who is actually mobile. Fuzzy don't really use lone striker. Man who's standing striker. So surprisingly, I'm still not sure if Clark would start because Fuzzy don't use standing striker. But because of quality, it has to be there. This number 9 would be Kobe, right? Kobe would be one getting the free roam. All right, so the wingers would bomb down. Wingers always overlap, creating a 5-channel lane. Fuzzy wingers, them always have to overlap, creating a 5-channel lane. The stadium sits back deeper than everyone else, just forming a tree with the centre backs. Just forming a 3 with the centre back. So let me put in 4 defenders for the next team. I'm going to put in 4 defenders. Goalkeeper, that's the right back, centre back, and number 2, left back. So in the event the ball is over on this side. So that's the ball in the left back position. What most team most teams are structured. Fuzzy played a lot more fluidity than the average coach in the JPL. He plays a lot more fluidity than the average coach in the JPL. Now, people might have their reserves. Blows and skirt. What for comments, man? Germans, the Manning Cup is our glory for young players, but overseas 17 years old are playing professional games, even though we have a few playing in the Premier League. So that's why we utilize a few. Javon said, people forget that Hutchinson's situation, whether or not he was selected, Arsenal wasn't going to release him for this tournament. Colin Quest said, under 20 midfield is local, no good. I rather overseas defense and midfield. Local can't defend or play in midfield to save their lives. Better they attack because they can't defend. What are you talking about, Colin Quest? Where does this local and overseas, what are you talking about? It's one team. It is one team. Shane Blake said, big up me G. Best honor this right now. Up, bro. Romario Lawrence said, Barkley have to start. Giovanni Hutchinson is for the senior team, and when we qualify for the Under 20 World Cup qualifiers. Colin Quest might sound away, but you're right. We hardly have any good mids and defenders who can actually defend. Even Zimin is more attacking minded. MG, I can tell you, it might be because of instructions from Fuzzy, but Clark isn't just a standing forward. He cuts inside as well, decent close dribbler. I agree. I'm not saying that he's purely a standing forward, but I'm saying based on how Fuzzy plays. Russ I said goalkeeper has to come forward with the attackers. Unseen protect Colin Quest madness. Alright, so people, there's no need to be cussing in the comment section. Alright. So this is what happened, right? So the ball is on the left side. Fuzzy will do a little bit of overloading onto that side, just a little bit. But you won't find a full commitment going forward. This will be Blake. Normally, the CDM in Fuzzy's team is going to touch the ball quite a lot. The 2 persons that touch the ball the most is the CDM and the floater. The floater, as I said, would be this player. Who would actually be, I think, would be Kobe Thomas. Because he's the one who gets the privilege to even drop here, link up. You know, like how Ravel Morrison play. But the CDM is the one who's actually always channeling the ball. The floater is the more creative player, the player who can make things happen. So I believe that is between Blake and Pearson at this side. Now, there's going to be a lot of overloading. Fuzzy loves to overload. Wherever the ball is, he overloads. But he loves pacey players. Players who can run. Players who are very, very quick. Denardo Thomas, Ricardo Thomas, Elvis Wilson, Kimani Campbell. These guys are quite quick. Even Ramon Owell is quick. I don't think probably I don't know. I don't know if Keith Simpson that fast, but I know Owell can sprint. But I have to see a run up between two of them. But the attacking lineup, Benbow and these guys quick. So I'm just using the Waterhouse template as the guideline to how Fuzzy would normally play. The reason for using so much quick players, that is the reason I know Tyler Roberts will start. Because he's the fastest. Tyler Roberts, then Devontae Campbell. These guys will start. Pace, power, aggression. That is how they play. Because they stifle the defense. They overload the midfield. Quick touches, 1-2 passes. That is how Fuzzy plays. Alright. So in the event, Rochester is overloading. You'd find out that Kobe will come and support. Kobe will come in support of that. You'd have Blake, who's actually on this side, coming across for support as well. And then now you'd find out that the other CDM, which is B. Pearson, would drop in the position where Blake is. The wide right player would close in on essential aspect of it. they don't really matter where the other opposition. What if the opposition decides they want to put a player wide for the transition? They won't focus on that because they are focusing on what they can do and how they can hurt the opponent. If you consistently focusing on what the opponents will do, I think you're already in the transition of defeating yourself. Yes, it's important to think about what they will do. So you have to work out what you will do when you lose possession of the ball. That is why I said Posey likes a team that is very pacey. So his center backs must be quick. If in the event there's a turnover right here, let me get the ball. And there's a long ball into the channel. And the defense line there's a long ball into the channel. Let me see if I can find a marker. There's a long ball into the channel. There's a long ball into the channel right here for the attacker. It must be a case in which the defenders can at least get across while the other one provide cover. It must be that case. So this, let me get the arrow. Why the arrow not coming up? So this would be the first attack. And this defender would actually go and cover. Whilst the rest of the team just take the time and are track back as fast as possible. So it is something similar to that in that aspect. That is why I emphasize on the importance of pace. That is why importance of pace. Jeremy says, can you name the entire squad and where they are from? It's on the JFF website, you know. And I did it in the preview as well. Unseen said Benbow. That's the position that the players are playing. Winston Fowling says Zimini says he's like to attack more than defend. True. I worry about this midfield. I don't trust Pearson in a two-man midfield. Why? Don't worry, Unseen. Colin Quest said, don't worry, Unseen. I will be praying for a defense. Divine intervention. Yeah, people be saying, I want to talk lose already, you know. We don't need to go play then. Dwight Spencer, Justin Bennett and Brandon and Griller are two key players for Ticos. Gina Tapper said, military, you have attended most training sessions with the under 20. Who normally starts in the central midfield for the team? Pearson. Pearson normally starts. And Blake. So people, all I want to talk about Pearson is Pearson normally starts. There's a reason why even when time Pearson, an injured Pearson went away with Cavaliers and still went on the pitch. Calvert Barkley said Kobe will not start. Chano star. Barkley, what do you have of evidence of that? Unseen said, Romario, how you don't trust Pearson and he's in the best under 20 player in the Premier League? Ted Lee said, is that starting 11 MG? No, it was my starting 11. I don't know about that. Kobe will not start over Mackenzie. Javon said, that thing we're all using is a cam to join with the striker and press as a 4. I hope Fuzzy implement that. It's quite similar. It's really similar. Also, the best presser in the squad. Romero Lam said, Devontae Campbell isn't really on form. Bicknell will start in the midfield. Where would you start Bicknell? Who said Kobe not starting over Duncan? The hell? Levels to this. Unseen said, Gina Tapper, Unseen, the best under 20 player in the league is Devontae Campbell and Tarek Zimenez. Please stop the noise. Pearson played, what, 5 matches or less? 5 matches? Really? No. 5 matches Pearson play? I can't see that, Gina. I don't think so. Pearson played a lot more games than that, man. Them money are still a focus on local versus foreign bar, you know. Someone need to go check the youth, them passport. It says Jamaican. Thank you, Ishmael. I remember, I know, if you keep on, listen, I'm match day, you know, people. It is match day. It is match day, people. We should be in full support and stop the comparison thing, the comparison, this comparison, that. No, man, it's on their Twitter and also their Instagram. Lee Young said, not impressed with Pearson. Pearson is so slow. Midfield, Malachi, Pearson, and Duncan. My starting midfield. Not bad. Big up Simplified Cinema Network. Winston Fowling said Kobe will start over Mackenzie unless Fuzzy. People, what? Hey, boy, me I tell you, not easy, no man. When you complain about everything. All right, so let me take this off now. So let's get back to what I was saying. In the attack, we all Fuzzy play. There's gonna be a lot of overloading, people. A lot of overloading. And let's get back to what I thought in regards to system and formation. So in the event, it's going to be a 4-4-2. Let me show you what's going to happen. I think it's going to be the same players. It's going to be the same players, but in the 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, in the 4-4-2, you might see Jamar Clark and Scarlett leading the line. Now, in the 4-2-3-1, it's going to be one player leading the line. So we have the 8 and the 6. 8 and the 6. The number 10. The number 9. 11, which might be Campbell, Devontae, and Tyler Roberts. So, in the 4-2-3-1, that's how the team sets up. It will be most definitely a similar attacking style as the 4-4-2. Let me tell you something, people, that you guys don't really know. In football, whether you're defending or attacking, sometimes you don't even realize the formation that is being played. Because it becomes 1v1 and you winning your 1v1 battles. That's how it is some of the time. When in regards to football. Let me see if I can bring up the comments so you guys can see the chat banner. I can run through the chat. Because people are complaining. Be a complaint. Kavik Bar said, I would also start Zayan over Clark at centre forward. Dwight Spence said, the Costa Rica and Honduran domestic league are much higher level than their JPL. What do you use to judge that though? Unseen said, which part Pearson slow? These people are blind. Mackenzie in the attacking mid. Bignell central midfield. Pearson box to box. Kobe Duncan Cam. Shadow striker. That's my midfield. That's not bad still. That's good. Game day. And people still asking why this and that players isn't in the squad. Currently waiting on the daily where is your whisper coming. You will see it, man. The CONCACAF Under-20 Championship is not a schoolboy tournament. It is for young or aspiring professionals only. So what are you saying, Dwight Spence? What I care about is passing and movements. I don't care about who is fast and who is slow. Y'all bringing the rundown and kick mentality to the Under-20 team. Stop that now. Lee Young said Pearson is slow, no question about it. Ames said, what time is the match and where can I watch it? Ames, the match is 5 p.m. Jamaican time. Richard Sweat said, all these people talking about local versus overseas obviously need travel and experience how they view black people as animals. What? I understand that still. I am tired of that question. Military, blessings military and everyone in the chat. Big up. Unseen said, Lee Young, Pearson is not slow, he just have a laid back style. Westland said, Gunnar, all them people are compare between overseas and local, black them. No man, I can't black them enough. Remember people, everyone has their own opinion. That's how it is. Barclay said Tyler Roberts right wing and Devontae Campbell left wing. I agree with that one as well. Colin Quest said the best local player is Whisper. We had so many good players who came for the trials. Are they too high quality for the coach IQ? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. I totally don't understand what it means. Winston Fong says Speed and Pearson looks slow because of his calm demeanor. Oh, Pearson is mentally fast and intelligent, high footballing IQ. So true, Dwight Spence. So true. Just like King. King is not slow. He just have a laid back mentality. King quick, man. King quick. Over 10 yards and quick. Even though Damien look quicker still. Just that when I see Damien look, he look more aggressive, so the speed show why. Why does Pearson needs to be fast? Now a track and field Calvert. A track and field come for play. So the game will be on ESPN, people. Alright, so this is how the team will set up in the 4-4-2. As I said, Jamar Clark leading the line, left hand side Devontae Campbell, right hand side Tyler Roberts. In the attacking midfield, it would be Kobe. Behind Kobe's Pearson Pearson or Blake. It can be Malachi Blake. It can be Douglas Blake, Pearson Douglas. But for sure, the possibility lies that Blake would actually be in the central defensive position alongside Luke Bradley Morgan, right, left back Kimani, Rochester, right back Tarek Zimenez. But for sure, Blake will be in the squad. For sure, Blake will be in the squad. If anyone asks any question, Blake and Zimenez will be in the squad. I can be wrong, you know. I can be wrong, but I just think that way. All right, in this system now, what this system does, it gives you a lot more options in the midfield. We have 3 midfielders, basically 5 midfield, 1 striker. This position basically, this system more suits a Jamari Clark than anyone else, where he has pacey wingers running off him. This system and style fits a Jamari Clark. As you know, Kobe Thomas was basically going any and everywhere he gets the opportunity to. Going forward, as normally, one of the CDM will sit back a little deeper than the norm. Now, let me tell you something that you guys don't know Fuzzy play. Fuzzy likes a central defensive mid. I see a centre back who can dribble. He loves the centre back to break the press. And yes, he does play ball over the top. People have talked about why we play long ball. Fuzzy does play ball over the top like any other player. Now, I think the defender who's going to break the press would actually be maybe Bradley Morgan. He's the one who's actually take the ball and dribble through the central zone. Yeah, I think maybe him. But that's how it is. That's it for the tactical morning. That is it for the tactical morning, people. That is it for football tactics in the morning. That is it for football tactics in the morning. Comments are going mad. Comments are going mad. Javon said Costa Rica versus Jamaica would be on ESPN. Romario Lawrence and Calvert. So your boy Barkley shouldn't start. Unseen said talk the things them Dwight Spence. Calvert said, Romario, I think he should, but let's see. Blake and Bradley Morgan, my centre-back start, my centre-back pair. Baller kick, big up. The game should be on the Concacaf YouTube channel. Hopefully it is on it. Richard Stewart, Pinnock has a calm demeanor, but he's very quick. Actually said, wasn't Zimenez injured? Is he fully fit? When was Zimenez injured? Zimenez has been fully fit for a long while now. CG Johnny, big up. B. Douglas said the coach will start his best team. Lee Young, military, will you live stream during the match? I will, but I won't start the live stream. Basically, for that, I will also be at the tier 2 game, live streaming the tier 2 game. So I'll be asking someone to run it for me, and then I will join on maybe a little bit later. I will definitely join on just a little bit later than the norm. But yes, a live stream will be going on for that game. And I'll be on it as well. Unseen Sports, I believe people start to dislike Pearson when he starts playing at Cavaliers. Yes, that has nothing to do with the player. LBM can dribble. Calvert said, Romar Barkley and Tyler Roberts are the 2 right wingers in the squad. I think they will start Tyler over him. Alvin Smith said, did they score any goals against the Premier League teams? Yes, they did. Jamar Clark scored. Rohane Brown. Is Rohane Brown? Is it Rohane Brown? Rohane Brown, yeah. Rohane Brown scored quite a few. I think Barkley scored as well. Barkley scored a few as well. Wicked piece of man can kick a ball, yes, man. What time is the match? Mr. Smooth. It is 5 p.m. Jamaican time. Brian Burke said, let's get behind the team. They didn't pick themselves. They are representing Jamaica. Thank you very much, Brian Burke. 100% agree with that. I am 100% behind the team. Dwight Spence said, on the contrary, Pearson football intelligence quotation is low and he is slow. What? Slow mobility-wise and thought-wise. I totally disagree with that, Lee Young. 100% disagree with that. It's your It's what you think though, but I am saying I disagree with it. EM said ESPN the boss way. It looks so. When the match I play to the military tier 2 True Juice, it's been done by True Juice Unseen. And I'll be there trying to see if I can still sort out the streaming aspect of things. Exactly, they're representing Jamaica. Is it that hard to get behind them and give them full support? Don't be like, yes. Thank you very much for bringing up that, Javon. He said something that I never really agree with. He wishes the team to lose, and I never agree with that. I don't agree with that. Despite your players not in the squad, you're Jamaican, you represent Jamaica, and you should have never said something like that. Barclay scored 3. You know, remember? Yeah, I think it was in the Westmoreland game. I think he scored in the Westmoreland. He scored about two in the Westmoreland game or something like that. And he scored one on another friendly. All the best to the team. Let's go Jamaica under 20. Calvert said 10,000 with this team. Oh, 100,000. Shamar 103 said, where can I watch a match? ESPN. Gina Tapper said, Pearson is good technically and physically. A very good pass of the ball. Big up Pearson. Pearson a big baller. We don't know why people like 8 on the youth like that. Gaza J1 Dan said 1 Jamaica. What is 1 Jamaica? What is 1 Jamaica? I don't understand. Anyways, people, this would be it for me. Almost an hour. People, all those who are tuning in, I never even remember to tell you guys to smash that like button. Guys, please guys, hit the like button on the video. We really, really appreciate it if you guys do so. Most definitely. Guys, until later, I will see you guys later. Join us on the watch along for later, people. Join us on the watch along for later. Travis Pessoa said, MG, the game is on Concacaf YouTube channel. Okay, that's good to know. Captain Pearson, Unseen said, Pearson the best passer in the squad. Best passer in the squad. Pearson best passer in the squad. I think he has the best long range passing in the squad. Kobe Thomas has both long range and short range. Mackenzie have very good short range. So Mackenzie with good short range, Pearson long range. I think in regards to controlling the tempo of the game, Pearson's really good at that. With Kobe now, Kobe goes with the flow of the game. Mackenzie goes with the flow of the game. Pearson controls the game. He's like a dictator. He's like a dictator. Michael Gard said, Cataract not like the midfield. But I say go. I must say, he view things different, you know. Last time, I watching program last night, you know. And he said something, I have to lock off it. Man call the ball a midget. The best CDM in the team, he call it best CDM in the team a midget. I felt disrespected. I felt really, really disrespected for that. And I was pretty upset about it. I don't think he should have done that. And he was saying that on big public YouTube where thousands of people are going to see it. And more than likely the ball are going to see it as well. And I didn't appreciate it. And I ended up just came off the stream. And I didn't like it. But I just it's just, to me, I find it very, very disrespectful and disappointing. We're all big men, and these are young youths who aspire in their career. We don't know how far their career can take them. And he could be that player who actually escalated out of everyone else. We don't know. We don't know what the future holds. But we can't be disrespecting the young players like that. I've never done that before. It doesn't matter what the situation is. I have never done that before. And if you have to show the players respect. If you want respect, you have to show the players respect. If you don't agree, if you dislike a player, show them some respect and say, okay, I don't like this about you, but nevertheless, like that. All right, let me give you an example, right? Breadback. One time I was doing a stream, right? At one of the games that Breadback was playing, and he saved a ball. He saved the goal now, but his position was really, really poor. And he had to do extra work for the save. And I'm like, I said on the stream, poor from you. That was poor from Breadback, man. And then now, he was watching about the stream and he saw me and said, military boy, I said, rare. And he called me and him sit down and me and him start reason. Me and him sit down for about 40 minutes of reason. We did on schoolboy football, me and him sit down for 40 minutes of reason. And I said, all right. Him said, so him asked me, so what you say me do wrong there, sir? And I start explaining to him, say, you are going, you make the save, good. But your approach to making the save was wrong. Your body shape, everything was off. And then you had to do extra work to get there. And he said, no, say, true though. And he explained to me the reason why that happened. And I said, okay. And then now, we have a level understanding right there and then. So, going forward, when I look on it, and I start saying, man, I work, or him start work and performing that training. And I say, this man really, really serious about what he's doing. And in progress, was like, so when we just him, it was like this. And right now, in skyrocket, man, in skyrocket. So even when Conor Boyce Clark came in, he start putting, he just start develop. I don't know if it's a confidence thing or the competitive nature, and he just start kick on just like that. He start kick on. And in that sense, I say, all right, it's good to be critical, but also respectful in how you do it. And this is actually helped to motivate the young players. People are not big man, them, you know. And like one time me can come out and say, boy, Damien Lowe, you have a good game. Or Only Fisher have a good game. Or Leon Bailey, that never look good. Ravel, what that you do? Them man, they are big man. Them man, they are mentality totally different from the younger players. We might look on them as professionals, but let me tell you this. These are young guys who's actually trying to further themselves in their career. And if you should think back, most of you should think back when you were 17, 18, 19, how fragile you were mentally. Let me tell you how I look on him. When I met Delana Splat, and I saw Delana Splat, and I was speaking with Delana Splat. I think I was both Delana Splat and I was Delana Splat and his mother, and we're speaking, and I get to realize that this is just a kid. This is just a kid. He's just a little boy. That's what I'm looking at, you know. He's just a little boy, and when he speak, you know, you see the same little anointing to parents and the little something there. But he's just a kid. I look on yourself. I said to myself, so. And when we should really try to really disrespect these players now, and they are kids. When you speak with them, you realize that they are just kids. They are just kids. Yes, they are in a professional environment, but that does not take away their age and where their mind is at. They might be mentally developed in the footballing realm, but don't take away the fact that they will still sit down and watch animes and cartoons. They'll still sit down and watch play video games. They'll still make noise about some stupidness because they are kids. They're not even focusing on building house and making bills. They're not focused on that. Their main focus is playing football because that's what they love. That is what they love. So they are kids, totally general. So when you disrespect them now, I'm telling you, you actually are doing yourself a discontent. When people start to view you, people are going to be viewing you as a different person. We have to remember that they are still kids, and we have to look on it that way there. Richard Stewart said, vibes run bus in nothing straight. Cataract and some of the rest of the YouTubers only UK born players. I say, I guess England alone ball player look like, you know. Unseen said, real talk, Pesoy. Ted Lee said, Conor Boyce Clark push him to another level. I would say so as well. Unfortunately, Hutchinson had exams. I would want to see Hutchinson as a third string keeper in that setup. I would definitely want to see him as a third string keeper in that setup. Or have three keepers in that setup. Mr. Cross said, how many people come out of the group? What group? Oh, we come out from same day I was added, I came out. Alright, so people, me I cut off now. People. Travis, I will not support more overseas born players than local players for Jamaica. You teams under 17 and 20. But I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I support the best players. I always supporting the best players. So people, anyways, thank you very much guys for joining. I've been here almost an hour now, and it's early morning. I have to go and prepare for the games that I have later. So thank you guys for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you guys coming in this morning and joining for the stream. Until next time, people, I'll hope to see you guys again. We are out, people.